Alright, kids, have fun taking heat on this one. I'm gonna go play a good game.
Lanny, I understand that as a filthy casual, you can't appreciate a deep, polished, and traditional fighting engine.
I'll give it one of those.
But I, an intellectual, shall elaborate on the true greatness that is Super Dragon Ball Z.
You get to play as Chi-Chi from the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai. Boom, done, pack it up, and let's get to number 7.
I will also give it that.
Listen, this game caught a lot of flack back in 2007 for reasons that, frankly, missed the entire point of the game and the quality it brought to the franchise. It's easily one of the most fleshed out and technically competent Dragon Ball fighting games to date.
Hardcore Dragon Ball fans have trouble coming to terms with the fact that Super Dragon Ball Z is a fighting game first. It was directed by freaking Akira Nishitani. You know, one of the two dudes that made goddamn Street Fighter 2.
It's all well and good to have a pedigree behind it, but filthy casuals like myself actually found it harder to control than its peers, in a way that actually just feels stiff. One of the huge draws of Dragon Ball video games is that they let you live out the fast-paced and exciting battles that we grew up with. When you turn down the speed and turn up the technical aspect, it becomes less Dragon Ball and more, I don't know, Tobal number 1?
Shout out to the 10 magnificent people in the comments who got that.
And with such a limited roster, it was difficult to go back after the Budokai series had given us so many different characters to play with. Combine that with the somewhat lackluster release it got, and you got a game that honestly stands out like a black sheep. Heck, it's so middling for reviewers. X-Play's entire review for it was a farce about a dysfunctional family of robots breaking down.
Yeah, but that was G4 era X-Play. Nothing after Tech TV counts.
But anyone with a real love for fighting games will find their itch being scratched here. This is the real deal. You've got juggles, cancels, links, and honest-to-God balance. All the good shit that most Dragon Ball fighting games have trouble implementing. Once you've mastered the controls and gotten a feel for each character, I assure you that speed and flow will follow as your matches become a real test of skill. It's a shame there wasn't a huge scene for this game, because it's really a treat to see some high-level play.
Honestly, just seeing it in motion is something special. The whole manga aesthetic is so beautiful here, matching the colors and design beautifully, as if the anime never existed.
Look, this isn't my game. It's on here because of you guys, but at the very least I can respect that it's a competently made fighter, and the visuals really do pop. It also features a redesign of Mecha Frieza by Akira Toriyama himself, while silly and over the top, has bundles of charm to it.
And while its roster is somewhat limited, it does feature some deep cuts. They had Chi-Chi in there before anyone else, and if I'm correct, which if you've met me, of course I am, the only one game so far to feature Chi-Chi from the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament as a selectable character.
And in the Japanese version, they had some techno remixes of Kikuchi's score. I know that only matters to like me, but fuck you, Kikuchi for life!
All in all, if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball and fighting game fan, perhaps you'll get sucked into this same dimension as Kieran and Kaiser have fallen into.
One of us! One of us!
As for me, I'm more excited about our next pick.